Legal Helpers has one of the most sophisticated consumer bankruptcy law practices in the country. The firm's Consumer Bankruptcy Law Practice Group has a client base of over 40,000 and now represents over 10,000 new clients each year in consumer bankruptcy matters, making the firm the largest consumer bankruptcy law firm in the country. Experience. After helping thousands of clients and discharging millions of dollars in debt, the bankruptcy lawyers at Legal Helpers have the background to explain your alternatives and suggest a solution to your financial difficulties. Service. Our firm offers a free 24-hour bankruptcy information line to answer many of your questions. Additionally, the lawyers at Legal Helpers answer the phones 6 days a week so that we are always available for our clients. Our computer systems are state-of-the-art and allow us to have your records on the computer within seconds. This allows us to offer you the highest level of client service. In fact, we are one of the largest consumer bankruptcy firms in the country and have helped over 10,000 clients in the last year. We know that our best source of future business is through referrals from satisfied clients like you. Next, I'll discuss some general information on Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 bankruptcies and how a Legal Helpers lawyer can choose the best option to eliminate or consolidate your debts. Bankruptcy is the section of federal law that allows persons in debt to get a fresh start by reducing the amount of debt required to be paid, as well as extending the time period in which it must be paid. The bankruptcy laws are referred to by their chapter number, which corresponds to the relevant chapter of the Bankruptcy Code. There are different chapters for consumers to file under, 3 of which are for individuals: Chapter 7, Liquidation, Chapter 11, Reorganization, and Chapter 13, Reorganization. The Bankruptcy Abuse Prevention and Consumer Protection Act requires debtors to pass more stringent guidelines to determine whether they can have their debts liquidated through Chapter 7, or whether they must enter a repayment plan through Chapter 13. Because the new laws make it more difficult for consumers to file bankruptcy, consumers should consult with one of our experienced bankruptcy lawyers at Legal Helpers to make sure they file the necessary forms to discharge debt. Our bankruptcy lawyers specialize in bankruptcy law and provide legal methods for an individual or commercial enterprise business to either wipe out debts by liquidating assets and distributing them among creditors, or resolve them by developing a court-approved reorganization plan or other plan involving the repayment of creditors over time. Legal Helpers lawyers explain the primary purposes and applications of bankruptcy laws and how they function to relieve individuals and businesses from indebtedness and provide a fresh financial start. Title 11 of the United States Code, the Bankruptcy Code, regulates the bankruptcy proceedings, including what chapter under which a debtor may file, what bills can be eliminated, how long payments may be extended, what possessions can be kept, and all other details concerning the bankruptcy. Our lawyers practice 2 basic types of bankruptcy proceedings: liquidation under Chapter 7 and debtor rehabilitation, involving a court-approved plan of reorganization and payment of the debts over a period of time using future earnings under 13. I will now discuss general information on the 2 chapters of bankruptcy under which a Legal Helpers lawyer may file for you. Chapter 7, informally called Fresh Start Bankruptcy. Chapter 7 is a liquidation bankruptcy proceeding. The debtor turns over all non-exempt property, assets, to the bankruptcy trustee, who then converts it to cash for distribution among the creditors. At the end of the proceeding, the debtor receives a discharge of indebtedness, discharge notice, for all dischargeable debts, releasing him or her from personal liability for those debts. However, in most cases, our lawyers are able to exempt most, if not all, of your property, whether real or personal, and still eliminate your debts. Chapter 13, also known as Adjustment of Debts of an Individual with Regular Annual Income. Chapter 13 provides debt relief for individuals or consumers. Chapter 13 differs from Chapter 7 in the respect that it enables the debtor to keep valuable assets like a house, while making payments to creditors through the trustee based on the debtor's anticipated income over the life of the plan, usually 3 to 5 years. At a confirmation hearing, the court either approves or disapproves the plan, depending on whether the plan meets the Bankruptcy Code's requirements for confirmation. If you are a consumer facing foreclosure, lawsuits, liens, repossession, or wage garnishment, an experienced legal helpers lawyer can find the best option to help eliminate or consolidate your debt. So take advantage of the fresh start bankruptcy affords you by using our secure and confidential online free legal evaluation form to schedule a no-obligation consultation with one of our bankruptcy attorneys, or pick up the phone right now and call our toll-free number 1-888-743-5787 to speak with legal helpers immediately.